Welcome dear children. In earlier class we learned unitary method and today let us solve some worksheet problems. First problem here from worksheet 3. Sahil buys 8 books for rupees 72. What is the cost of 45 books? It is given the cost of 8 books. It is asked to find the cost of 45 books. So first we need to find the cost of one unit, that is one book. Then we need to find the cost of 45 books, that is unitary method. Okay, let us start the solution. Cost of 8 books is 72. Then cost of one book will be 72 divided by 8. So how many times it goes? 9 times. 8 nines are 72. So the cost of one book we have got here rupees 9. From this we need to find now cost of 45 books. Therefore, cost of 45 books is equal to 9 must be multiplied by 45. So let us multiply in rough space and check. 45 into 9 gives us 405. 9 5s are 45. 9 4s are 36 plus 4 40. So 405 rupees is the cost of 45 books. So this is the solution, children. Now let us see the second problem. The bus fares for 20% from Delhi to Chandigarh is rupees 9,500. It is asked to find the bus fares for 19 persons. Here the bus fares for 20 persons has been given. It is asked to find the bus fare for 19 persons. So let us find the bus fare for one person. From that we can find the bus fare for 19 persons. Now let us start the solution. So the bus fare for 20 persons, I have written 9,500. Now bus fare for one person. Why we are finding for one person? Because it is unitary method. We need to find the value of one unit first. Equals to 9,500 must be divided by 20. Because 9,500 is the bus fare for 20 persons. Now we need to get for one person. So when you work out this in rough, you get 9,500 and 0 get cancelled. 950 you divide by 2. So 2 4s are 8, 9 15, 2 7s are 15, 2 7s are 14, 10 and 2 5s are 10. So we have got here 475. What is this 475? It is the bus fare for one person. But we want here for 19 persons. Therefore, bus fare for 19 persons equals to bus fare for 19 persons equals to, what do we get? We get 475, that must be multiplied by 19. So when you multiply 475 by 19, let us work out in rough here. 475 by 19. So directly by 19 table you can multiply, children. Here we have got 9,025. 9 5s of 95, 9 7s are 133 plus 9, 142, 9 4s are 76 plus 14, that is 90. So we have got rupees 9,025. Whether it is correct or not, how can you check? For 19%, 9,025. For one person, we have got 475. To get 20%, just you add 19% bus fare plus 1% bus fare. 9,025 plus 475. 9,500 we have got here. So this is the solution of second question, children. This is third question. Arun earns rupees 3,90,000 per year. Find his earnings per 25 weeks. You have to observe the question thoroughly, children, because here the earning of Arun per year is given, but in the question it is asked to find earning per 25 weeks. Here you can observe that the units are different. Earning per year is given, but it is asked to find the earning per week. That means we need to ensure that the units must be same. That means the year must be converted into weeks. Let us see that first. So here 1 year equals to 52 weeks. Now Arun earning per year is nothing but per 52 weeks. Now we can write that Arun earning per 52 weeks equals to Arun's earning per 52 weeks. Per 52 weeks, because here instead of taking year we are taking weeks. Why? Because we need to see that the units are same. Equals to what is given in the question, that is rupees 3,90,000. Now what we need to find? We need to find the earnings per 1 week. So Arun's earning per 1 week equals to, so what it will happen? 3,90,000 will be divided by 52. Now this division we need to work out, children, here. Let us work out division here itself. 3,90,000. Let us divide by 52. So directly you need not to go to division. So these numerator and denominator must be divided by highest common factor. After getting in lowest term, then you can go for division if it requires, children. Now let us see here 52 and 3,90,000. 13 is the highest common factor we get here. Actually we get 52 highest common factor, but let us divide first by 13. 13 4s are 52, 13 3s are 39, and 0 0 0 0 as usual. Again if you observe here, so the last two digits are 2 zeros and here it is 4. So by using divisibility rule of 4, we can divide 30,000 by 4. 4 1s are 4, 7s are 28. And here we get 2 is the remainder, 20, 4 5s are 20 and 2 zeros as usual. That means we get 7,500. What is this 7,500? This is the Arun earnings per 1 week. Now we need to find per 25 weeks. Therefore, for 25 weeks equals to 7,500 must be multiplied by 25. First division, then multiplication. Now let us multiply here. 7,500 directly 25 5s are 125. So 12 is the carry forwarding. 25 7s are 175. 175 plus 12, 187. And 2 zeros as usual. So we get here 1,87,500. Now you can put commas. So this is the solution, children. Now let us see the fourth question, children. The cost of 18 kg wheat is rupees 216. Find the cost of 1 quintal kg. What is the meaning of 1 quintal? 1 quintal stands for 100 kg. So here it is given the cost of 18 kg. It is asked to find the cost of 100 kgs. So let us write the solution, children. So first let us find the cost of 1 kilogram wheat by using unitary method. So that is 216 is divided by 18. If you do, just to work out the problem, children, 216 divided by 18. 18 gives us 18 ones are 18, 18 twos are 36, 12. It is nothing but rupees 12. But we want the cost of 1 quintal kg of wheat. Therefore, the cost of 1 quintal kg, the cost of 1 quintal. 1 quintal in bracket you can write as 100 kg. Equals to 12 must be multiplied by 100. So here 1 quintal and kg both are same, children. Remember that 1 quintal itself is 100 kg. You no need to write 1 quintal kg, just 1 quintal enough. Or we can write 100 kg equals to 12 into 100, that is rupees 1200. So here first 4 questions have been solved and shown, children. So the next problems are given for homework.